Last week I was living in this castle, and the week before I was living in this one in Italy. And now I'm here, living out of a van in the Irish countryside. But over the past week, it's been a totally different change of scenery for me. I booked a flight to Lisbon with 24 hours notice because I was a little bit burnt out, I needed a change of scenery, and I wanted to spend quality time with quality people. And that's what this last week has been all about. Recharging, reflecting, and getting back to who I truly am as a person outside of the business. If you're new here, my name's Evan, and every week I sit down and I film this, my Monday journal, talking about the highs, the lows, the learnings, the behind the scenes realities of building a global 7-figure brand and working with my best friends. It's an epic journey so far, and today I'm going to reveal everything that's been happening over the past week in my life, in the company, and what we're doing to make the brand even bigger. Well, I'll share the Art of Mondays numbers at the end, but for now, let's get into the good stuff. Now that you've got a sneak peek into the week that's just gone by, here's the life update. I landed in Lisbon, but really I was actually chasing the beach. Costa de Caparica to be specific. This perfect little spot is where I can still be building, but also breathing again. I moved into a house with the Art of Mondays team. Rach, Joe, Stan, and Ezgi, who literally booked a flight and showed up the next day. We've been co-working from beach cafes. We helped Joe and Flynn launch their crypto community from a laptop, and we danced in the kitchen like idiots, and it was so much fun. We hit the famous Lisbon castle and wandered around Alfama. Soccer in the park with Dennis was amazing, although my shoe choice, not so much. We did a sauna and ice bath combo that made me reconsider my life choices. And I quit coffee cold turkey after one day I thought my heart was beating out of my chest. And then came the festival. So Dustin, another Art of Mondays member who I met in Cape Town, messaged me saying, yo, you wanna come to this little event tonight? And I was like, hell yeah. Sounds good, sounds chill. It was not chill. It was maybe 10,000 people, strobe lights, techno, the whole 9 yards. And somehow in the middle of it all, someone comes up to me and says, hey, are you that Monday guy? Are you co-founder of the Jai, building that community thing? And I was like, yeah, I am. So even in the weirdest of places, it's clear that Art of Mondays is growing and we're starting to get recognized from content like this, which is really awesome. Well, apart from the techno rave, this week really gave me a chance to reset because what's coming next is big and it involves Alaska. I'll share more on that soon. Anyway, here's an unfiltered look at what it's looked like this week, living in Lisbon with my best friends, building global 7-figure brands and working on the 10. Raw, no filter. Here's what life is really like.
Shall we go for a wander?
I wonder, darling.
Well, shall we?
Cheers. Oh,
Cheers.
clink.
It's good. Feels good, it's good. Alright, welcome to the kitchen with Evan and Rach. Today we are cooking up spaghetti bolognese, same thing we do most nights. We're waiting for some water to boil. We are cooking up some oil, pasta, mushrooms, meat, sauce. Tomato, pelado, cacciato.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, look at that.
Hey Joe,
Hello.
what are you working on?
I am working on an automation that will help us evaluate Art of Mondays applicants.
That's exciting.
It is exciting.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Are you excited to play football?
We're gonna go play some football.
Hell yeah.
There he is, Stanny boy.
Stand him in.
What's happening?
Just got my man of the match trophy from tonight's game. We haven't played yet, but it's already set in stone.
Ooh, how you feeling, Stan?
These shoes are 2 sizes too small for me.
You're gonna feel that later.
My feet are falling off, so I just gotta put a protective layer of skin on there.
Almost.
What have you done?
Can the OGs guess who I am?
We are cute.
What movie are we watching?
The game.
time.
Movie time, movie night.
Always.
Whoa.
I'm always here.
The cameo from Cape Town is back.
Actually,
What's up, Dustin? What are we doing tonight?
we're working. We're having some meetings. We're talking about how we can get the conversion rate a little bit higher, and it's going good so far.
Yeah, agree. Yeah.
I'm out that Brooklyn, down there in traffic.
This is my favorite person in Lisbon, by far. don't tell the others. Dennis is being our tour guide tonight, and he's taking us around the streets, looking at all the different restaurants and parks and ice cream parlors, and we're having the best time.
It's awesome. I'm really happy that you guys are here.
Dinner time.
Drink a sip and then everything in mouth at the same time, okay?
Send it.
I think I like it better.
With the chocolate?
They said have a sip and then eat the whole thing.
I'm gonna change the note, okay? Just give me a...
What do you think? Delish?
Delicious. Very delicious. Now that you've seen all the behind the scenes updates, here's a quick weekly reflection. I like to do these every week, and I encourage you to do the same. My highlight has been just living with incredible people. We have no choice but to bond and connect and build, and I've also been taking the pressure off myself. This week, I gave myself permission to slow down, not because I was falling behind, but because I'm not a machine, and we all need a bit of a break. I've honestly been running at like 110% for months, and Lisbon reminded me rest isn't a step backwards, it's a preparation step for the next leap. As for my learning, my yellow light, I spent $2,000 on a consulting call this week, and it was worth every cent. You can try to figure out everything yourself, or you can learn from people who've already made the mistakes that you're about to. It's like a shortcut or a cheat code, and we have so many great insights from that call. Yes, clarity in this situation costs a lot of money, but confusion can cost a lot more in the long run. And as for my challenge, well, that's been quitting coffee cold turkey. I realized that my nervous system was absolutely shot, and I was chasing stimulation because I thought it was progress. But eventually my body called me out. And while that was a challenge for a couple of days, I'm honestly feeling great, and the energy levels are pretty stable. All right, now for what you guys have all been waiting for, the Art of Mondays weekly update. So we're currently at 2,969 applications. That's up 539 in the last week. We have 175 active members. The average age is 28, and they're all lifestyle founders, which means people who run online businesses and also share our values of health, travel, freedom, wellness, mindfulness, selflessness, and all that good stuff. As for what's happened in the Art of Mondays world over the past week, well, a few things. This week's leaders meeting hit different. I asked everyone when we jumped on the call, what's the one thing that you're obsessed with? And follow up, is that actually serving a purpose to our people? That was a pretty confronting question for a lot of us, but it unlocked a lot of clarity and was a big eye-opening moment. We also hired a designer for the Founder Sports Club app, and it's halfway done and looking absolutely fire. We also welcomed Jess as the co-founder of Wealthwalks, one of our partner brands. And we hired Jordan to lead a couple of our other partnerships, Nostalgia Studios and the Crypto Coffee Club, which will be coming soon. Last but not least, we booked 3 more residencies in Costa Rica, Australia, and Bali. And before it gets too windy here, here's a Founder Sports Club update as well. We're now at 5,029 members. That's only up 30, but that's because we removed some members who weren't aligned. We're in 78 cities, and as I said before, the app is almost ready to go, which will totally revolutionize our business and make the customer experience way better. Usually I would end with a quick question to ponder, but I want to share a quick story first. So one night, all of us were up on the couch, laughing, telling stories, and Ezgi shared that she had picked up seashells on the beach earlier that day, one for each of us, that reminded us of her. Wait, no, that reminded her of us. Yeah, that's the one. This was my one. A little weird, but a super perfect memento. And honestly, that moment just was so special, really showing the power of connection and what we're building. Because that's what it's all about. Building something meaningful with people I trust and people I want to spend my time with, while living a life that I don't need a break from. Now, for your quick question to ponder, just one for this week. Here's what I've been asking myself. What are you afraid to admit isn't working? And if you already know, why are you still holding on? Name it, write it, say it out loud, or drop it in the comments, because that's where change starts, when we say things openly. All right, team, that's everything for this week. I'm gonna get back in the van. We're driving to Dublin today, and next week I'll share what it's been like road tripping across Ireland in a camper van. Now, go do some things that make you forget to check your phone, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.